we need to come together and focus all of our energy and resources on defeating crooked Joe Biden. We have to do it. We have to get him out. He is a threat to democracy. He really is. He's a threat to democracy. And we have to get him out. You know why he's a threat to democracy, right? A couple of reasons. But you know the first reason? He's grossly incompetent. It's true. We'll end up in a world war because of this guy. The bombs roar. Look at the Middle East now again. Here we go again. The bombs are being dropped all over the place. They have no idea what they're doing. The Secretary of Defense is missing in action. And then they find him. You know how he's running the war? A laptop from his stomach, laying in a hospital bed. Can't do that. Same people that gave us Afghanistan, that removal, the worst removal, the worst, I think the most embarrassing event in the history of our country. Those are the people that are running these wars. Nobody ever gets fired. I fired Comey. I fired a lot of people. In fact, people said I fired so many people. When somebody's bad, you got to fire them. Here's a guy, they don't win wars, they don't do anything right, and nobody ever gets fired. I guess they know too much. Does anyone know what that means? I know what that means. Sadly, not everyone is willing to put our country first. This is called America First territory. It's America First. So here in New Hampshire, Nikki Haley, I know her well. The guy screaming bird brain. Only in New Hampshire does that happen. But she's made an unholy alliance with the rhinos, the never-Trumpers, Americans for no prosperity, globalists, the radical left communists, and they want to get liberals and Biden supporters. That's what they want. And, you know, you have a governor here that allows Democrats to vote in the Republican primary. What's that all about? Your governor, and, you know, he'll be coming, and he'll be calling me after the election. Sir, I just want to congratulate you very much. This guy allows independents, many of whom are Democrats, independents and Democrats to vote in the Republican primary. What the hell is that all about? But despite that, we're going to win by very big numbers. In Iowa, nearly 50% of Haley's voters, think of this, with the vote that we had just a week ago. She came in last, by the way. She came in third. And Vivek did great, and he just endorsed us. You know that, right? Good man. He's got a lot to say, Vivek. And he says it fast. He's a good man. He endorsed us wholeheartedly, and we agree on so many different things. But think of this number. 50% of Haley's voters said they were voting for Joe Biden in November. What the hell kind of a Republican candidate is that? And you're going to see in a couple of minutes, we're going to bring up the governor, a fantastic governor from South Carolina, but almost every politician from South Carolina is endorsing me. How do you do that when she was the governor? And it was just reported that Nikki Haley, state director in New Hampshire, this is a very bad one. Listen carefully. Tyler Clark. Did anyone ever hear of him? He was a lobbyist for the 1630 Fund, which is managed by Arabella Advisors, which is the largest Democrat dark money network in the country and considered public enemy #1. That's who's managing her campaign. Does that tell you something, perhaps? The 1630 Fund and the larger Arabella Fund, you know who that is? It's a network, and they're giving her a lot of money because they want her to win because they don't want to run. Hey, look, they lost in 2016, and they lost even bigger in 2020, okay? And they don't want to do it again. They want to run against Nikki. And you've seen the polls. We're the only one that beats Biden, not because Biden's good, because he's terrible, but they have an automatic 38%. Automatic. I don't want to go what group, because I actually think we're going to get a lot of union votes, okay? That's good. But they have groups of people that automatically. So if you're this podium, you get 38%. And he's polling right now at 34. That's very hard to do.